trying to get the likes of this Camille off in a side lane, dealing well against the likes of the Ornn. And then you're going to have this big ultimate coming in with the Leona and the Hecarim and that Rumble to see if they can burst out the remaining members of Rogue Warriors. I'll be curious to see how it does.
Farms his way up. So it's a totally different style of play, what we see from Doomby in professional to what you regularly see from him on stream.
But that's the thing. I mean, in competitive, it's a very, very different ball game, and that's why we have like the meta that where you're going to see like a 2 to 3 level advantage just off of farming. But here we go.
Forge going to be pushed underneath the tower. Shockwave onto Tian though. Can Tian get away with this one? Looks like it. And a very clean dive coming out.
To react. You know that the Kayn is going to be on his top side because you've got wards there on his blue. Bot side here, Betty.
There we go. Betty's in trouble, but they can't quite proc the Plasmid. It's actually LWX taking a lot of damage instead. Chocho's gone way too deep for this one. One more auto will finish the job. And I mean, that fight was over about not the greatest early game jungler anyway. You do generally want him to get a form before he's going to be at his full strength, but Chocho with a pull in onto Crisp, flashed away there, and Harrow might just be able to punish on this one. They're committing to just trying to finish Crisp, but some interesting positioning. Crisp might actually be able to get away with this one. I feel like that was a guaranteed kill that Rogue Warriors let get away.
Read exactly where he needs to be positioned, maneuvers around Rogue Warriors, allow him to get the kill, but that's the level 6.
They're still going to go for this one. Chocho with the haymaker to keep stuff alive here. LWX flashes for the kill, but he might have killed himself as well. Betty out of the solar flare. In goes Harrow to grab that kill. It's 1 for 1 after all of that.
Yeah, and I mean, Betty nearly died to Crisp as well. Like, that was not the play that they wanted to start it off, and here comes the horsey.
No. Betty, you're in trouble, my friend. Tian is just going to run straight at him and run him down. I've been that AD carry. We've all
try and make something happen on the opposite side of the map. Now, they will get some turret plates, but it's an Ornn and a set support who are picking it up. It's not the most dangerous of gold to be inheriting as Rogue Warriors.
Oh,
this is a while ago.
Gank on Forge.
God, they are
so we never got to see that on the screen, but yeah.
Any of that this game. Tien had full control over the river. He was the one invading. He's the one that set Harrow behind alongside Doomby. And then they're just abusing this fact over and over again, catching out Forge.
FPX really finding themselves advantages through these tower plays early on. And you can see that in the gold. It's a 3,000 lead right now for FPX. Though he has got that gold. So individually, he's one level behind. He is behind, but he's not. It's not unplayable at this point. That position is unplayable for Chocho. He is well and truly dead. Harrow now going to try and do anything here. And Ziv going to get a 3-man knockup. Great turnaround coming out from Rogue Warriors. But the rest of FPX collapses immediately. And Harrow will likely go down here. Gets through the wall, though, and actually gets out with his life as well. Forge is here trying to get some damage onto Doomby.
By the way, in this play, to stop that big ultimate coming through from Betty, it's just a pair of Leona
head across the whole game, and this will be the 3rd tier 1 they've taken, so on towards this tier 2 as well. Doomby's here has the equalizer if he wants to try and force the play onto Betty here, but with this charge they're going to be able to force the tower at very least. What do Rogue Warriors do to answer? Gonna get a stun onto the Camille, pull it back underneath the tower. Hextech ultimatum will not save her as Kayn finishes the kill off. Harrow on the scene as Ziv gets a knock up on the top side of the fight. Tian gonna try and gallop away from this one. He's gonna need some speed on those hooves. The Ghost has been procced. A huge win in the short term for Rogue Warriors. It stalls out a massive win condition from FPX, and it means that they've got a little bit more in the tank now. The
position that FPX have, they're not going to try and just rush down a Baron. You can take your time here and just play it out. Try and get those items. Luden's Tempest now completed for Forge. Looking to see if he can get that Archangel Staff finished up as well, alongside the 2 items for him.
Chocho's been caught out. Haymaker to keep himself alive, but look at this, straight onto Betty with everything. Ziv gets a knock-up to try and save Chocho, but no avail. Harrow now just desperately trying to escape from the play because his team is in tatters. And he's
beautifully played, understanding that from Rogue Warriors' point of view, they really want these kind of front and back fights where you can get like Mariana ball placed nicely, you got this Misfortune ultimate that can come in, and FPX just said, screw that, we're coming in from every which direction. You guys figure out what way you're running.
Situations where, I mean, let's take another look, because Betty and Forge both just get absolutely run down in this one.
And that's the thing, I mean, if you're Forge, where the hell do you place your ball in this position? If you're the Misfortune, you're already dead before.
So this whole composition just wants to run at you, and they have an Orianna. Like, theoretically in the late game they could look good, but they're so far behind that I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Here we go. Call of the Forge got across the team. Tian knocked up and a good bullet time as well, but they just don't have the damage to finish any of these kills off. The gold lead is monumental, and now Betty gets jumped on by Xiaolahu. And that's going to be that from this one. I think Zib's going to fall as well. A full ace and a quadra kill to boot for LWX. This is beautiful from FPX. Do they have the minions to end this one? They've got 20 seconds to go. They've got a TP on the caster minion. That's one Nexus turret fallen already. This one's going to be over, Hector.
Yeah, it's going to be very close, though. Chocho is up. I don't think he's going to be able to make the miracle play. It's going to be FPX who will close this game out and put us on to a 3-way tie.
And a quick one as well. An important quick victory for FPX here. That's going to lower their average time. So, to give context quickly, we now have a 3-way tie between FPX, Rogue Warriors, and OMG. We have a 3-way tie in terms of the head.
If you start to get ahead, you just run away with it, and your opponent just becomes unbelievable.
Yeah, it becomes very difficult. And we talked about LWX being kind of that hyper carry in this.
And how we can build on it. Their legacy kind of going towards 2020.
Yeah, super excited to see VG as well. I obviously haven't watched any of those games in Group B, but 4-0 in the group, beating EDG, beating the new LNG as well. I'm excited to see how that all went down.